Massive wildfire burning in Orange County, now shifting directions and threatening communities along Ortega Highway.
A California wildfire exploded in size, with the airport fire now burning about 2,000 acres.
These are the evacuation zones. Everything in red is the mandatory. The yellow is the voluntary evacuation zones. That is at 19,000 acres that is now burning.
The airport fire has now swelled to more than 22,000 acres, burning homes, cars, and brush.
The airport fire doubled in size. It started in Orange County, then jumped Ortega Highway, and then crossed into Riverside County.
And firefighters are making progress as well on the airport fire burning in the Cleveland National Forest in Orange and Riverside counties. Fire officials say favorable weather is helping them get a handle on the fire, which has now burned more than 23,500 acres. Containment stands at 31%. The fire has destroyed 194 structures and damaged 34 others.
Crews are going to come in the morning and kind of assess the damage and how many homes were lost. But again, as you saw from some of that video, there definitely have been some. This is, of course, a developing story, developing fire, one we will continue to follow.
It was a quiet Monday afternoon in Lake Elsinore until the sky turned orange. The airport fire had begun. A public work crew's equipment sparked, and in moments the flames were racing towards homes, families, and Hafey Farms. Jon Hafey and his wife left their store that day, unsure if they'd ever see it again. They watched on a hilltop from their home as fire swallowed the hills, inching closer minute by minute. Then, through the thick smoke and burning sky, a beam of light pierced through the chaos, landing exactly where their store stood. The next day, Hafey Farms was still standing.
Holy shit, our f***ing place is there. Are you f***ing kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Huh. The door, oh no, the door's open. I can't believe it's freaking standing. I know, it's on the same Tell's Kitchen too. That's awesome. Holy crap.
Around them, though, devastation. Firefighters who'd battled the blaze all night had no food, no rest. So Jon and his wife made sandwiches. And that was just the beginning. In the days that followed, Jon reached out to vendors, to companies, anyone he knew who would listen. He asked for help, and sure enough, help came. Trucks arrived one after another, packed with propane, food, water, clothing, blankets, toiletries, everything you needed for bare necessities. This was way more than Hafey Farms could hold. So Jon moved everything to a nearby community center that somehow also survived. And from there, something beautiful began.
Tons of volunteers, tons of donated stuff. All the stuff is sorted by size, make it easy for folks to find what they need, separated women's, men's, children, all that good stuff.
People started coming to Hafey Farms for help, to use the internet, for power, for a hot meal, to charge their phones, and for some, to find hope. Hafey Farms became more than a store. It became a lifeline. But one moment Jon will never forget is the man who walked through his doors one quiet afternoon. The man said he'd lost everything. The fire took it all. He was tired, he was worn, he was done. Jon, he didn't hesitate. Jon listened, and he helped. Jon insisted on helping this man, so he had a friend drive the man to the community center, urging him to take anything he needed. Later that day, the man had returned. The man, with tears in his eyes, looked at Jon and said there were two things he'd lost that meant more to him than anything else in this world. One was a blanket with memories that span his entire life, and the other was a World War II bomber jacket passed down through generations. both, somehow, were waiting for him in the donations. Not the same blanket, but the exact same blanket. A copy, you would say. And the same thing with the jacket. The same year, the same color, the same exact size. Was this a coincidence? Maybe. A miracle? Absolutely.
Not enough janky country stores left in the world, trying to keep this one alive.
Yeah, and what do you do?
This country store has been here for probably since the 50s.
Okay.
It's taken various forms at different times, but we've owned it for actually our 5-year anniversary, April 1st.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's close.
Bought it 2 weeks after the shutdown. It was awesome.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
It was great. The godsend was it is a market.
Yeah.
So we're considered essential business.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's kind of the story with how we got into smoking. I've smoked my whole life, just hanging out with my buddies at my backyard. Pandemic hit, all the restaurants were closed.
Right.
And we were a market, we were able to stay open.
Nice.
Health department said we couldn't cook inside.
Right.
But I'm like, what about a grill?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, no problem, outside.
Okay.
I'm like, what about a smoker? They're like,
It's outside.
I'm like, all right, here we go. And
Nice.
That's how we started smoking
Okay.
meat here. Story here, guys, is they took a beating 6 months ago. So you saw some of the burned out area.
I
It goes
remember
a
that.
lot further there. I'll tell you what, all the mountains here around us completely scorched.
Wow.
The fire got so bad, they had fire crews here. They actually evacuated the fire crews, leaving this town for total loss. There's nothing they can do.
Okay.
The winds were so bad, we lost 40 homes in the community here. It's about half.
Okay.
So, we're still in that recovery mode. It's
Sure.
tough. Normally, in non-fire years, the campgrounds, we get a lot of campers up here. There's 2 or 3 campgrounds, a couple of them burned. So right now we're just in this recovery.
Sure.
You just kind of roll with the punches as they.
Well, let's help get the word out.
Well, that's why I love having
again.
you guys
Right?
up. Thanks for your patience.
Of course.
With us, it's been a little chaotic. All I can say is it was a blessing. My wife and I, we live about 4 or 5 miles up the road. We have a little small, little micro farm. So our plan for this store was to do as much farm to table as we could, grow it
Sure.
on our place, and then use this as a retail front end.
Yep.
Perfect timing.
My name's Mikey Sandwich.
I'm Tony Cannoli. Nice to meet you.
We're here to help. You want to have a look at some of what's going on in here, but
Let's get a look-see. Oh,
your smoker ain't legit unless you got some chrome diesel stacks. That's my rule.
yeah.
My wife, Noelle.
Hey, Noel. How are you?
Well, this is Tony and
Michael. I actually go by Mikey Sandwich.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Tony Cannoli.
Hi.
Nice
Tony
to meet
Cannoli.
you.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, he likes his cannolis.
I love him.
So this is my wife's doing. She's she's actually the brains behind the outfit. She runs it day to day. Like I said, I just come in on the weekends and smoke because I got nothing better to do.
Yeah.
She's not around. But we are known for our beef jerky. We've got a ton of different varieties as well as exotic.
Try some of our
Uh-huh.
tri-tip here.
Okay.
Brisket here.
All right.
A tutorial here.
Okay.
So we gave you tri-tip alone.
Okay.
Try it by itself.
Of course.
And then you dip it in that sweet red onion marmalade.
Okay.
Something molecular happens and it's like next level.
Okay.
How we serve our tri-tip sandwiches, I'm a meat purist,
Okay.
but no sauce on it. Right?
Good.
So it's just garlic roll, garlic bread, homemade garlic bread, palatable tri-tip, and our onion marmalade on it. That's it. Just as pure as it gets.
I can
And
smell it.
so give it a shot.
So
What do you think?
when you rub your stuff, you have that rub here?
My father-in-law, my wife's dad, found this seasoning. Okay. And he used to buy a case of it every year, and for Christmas he'd give me 1 or 2 bottles. Okay. And it's the most amazing stuff I've ever had. Nice. And so we would ration it all year. It was like gold, right? Okay. And so when we bought this place, we're like, we got to go find the seasoning and sell it. And turns out they're in City of Industry. Oh wow! Right down the way. like local. So we called them up, and now we're like, they come and deliver it to us. It's great. So yeah, it's awesome stuff.
All right, here we go. All right, Mikey sandwich.
That's so good.
Yeah?
Oh man, the onion is just perfect. I love onions, but when you make them good like that, it's just, you're not overwhelmed by the onion. Just brings out the meat. Oh man. How is that? Right?
Those flavors go so well together.
They do.
Oh my Lord.
And
all those onions.
Right?
That adds to it.
They're just perfect. Look at that nice grill mark on there.
Let me see.
Nice and
oh yeah.
nice and oh. That's some smoke. Oh, that's some smoky flavor. That's so good. Yeah, I'm so glad we're here.
All right, let's get this. Look at that.
Right?
It's dripping on my finger.
Oh, darn.
Ready?
Yep.
Yo.
Is that not a smoky, good flavor?
Holy moly.
Man, what a hidden gem.
All right, trying the pork.
Pork's still smoky. Oh, man. Dude, that is so tender for pork. Oh, my God. Oh. Yeah, it's just seasoned so good, and it just melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
Man, how do you make pork so tender? A little bit of fat on that one?
Oh, yeah.
It was so good. Oh, my God. That is sensational pork. Right? Whatever that seasoning is, I'm getting it by the gallon.
What?
Go for another
I feel like I don't even have to chew.
No.
Whoa. This is the chicken.
That's the chicken.
Look at that.
Here we go. Right? Okay.
Dude.
Don't know.
Mike,
haven't had it yet.
Get in there.
I haven't tried the chicken yet.
Dude, mind blowing. That's like, I mean, if you like chicken.
Oh, wow. Okay. Start meat is thigh. Oh, so tender, moist. That's why I like the dark meats. And the flavor just retains in there. Wow. Oh my God, we're gonna have sandwiches of this?
We're gonna eat sandwiches with these.
Man.
Holy crap. These are good. Let's start with the tri-tip.
Okay.
He said that's their most popular.
Okay, we're gonna start with the tri-tip. Out here on Ortega Highway, and we got beans and potato salad too, or that's a mac salad.
Why don't you go ahead and grab your half there, Mikey Sandwich. Let me see what that looks like, nice and cut.
All right.
Yeah, let's look at that.
I mean, it's just
meat
simple,
and onions,
and that's all I want to taste.
And it's on garlic bread, right?
Yep.
He said garlic bread. So, here we go, Mikey Sandwich.
Here we go.
Our first sandwich here. Ready?
Yep. Bang.
Oh my God.
Man, whatever they do to these onions are so good. Nice and crunchy.
Dude.
Oh, sweet. Oh man, they're so good.
In the garlic bread too?
I was just gonna say the garlic bread tastes good.
Dude.
So we're on Ortega Highway. Here goes all the motorcycles.
And it's loud.
It's so cool. That's so awesome. But oh my God, this is such a good sandwich.
This sandwich.
Tender.
Tender.
Bread is simple bread. It's
and
just simple roll.
It's not like it's thick meat. Like you're getting a good amount of meat. They're not skimping. Just enough onions. It's not overwhelming. It's just a layer.
But the onions are juicy.
I know. I love that little touch of the garlic bread because that's adding that extra little flavor that you may think like, oh, maybe some meat and onions may not be enough. Oh, okay, it's on garlic bread. There you go.
Right. I'm gonna try these beans.
Let's try some beans together. You ready?
Because it's
Oh,
also
look,
good.
there's some meat in there too. There's meat in those beans, dude. You ready? Bean bump. Boom.
It's like a little chili.
These are like ranch beans.
Yeah, it's like a little chili beans. Perfect.
I know.
Oh yeah, with the meat.
All right, Mikey Sandwich, you want to try the pork loin here?
Okay, I can go.
We got 3 more sandwiches, man.
All right, let's move on. Now what are we doing?
The pork loin.
Let's open it up. Again, the same thing, same concept on the bun.
Look
The
at
garlic.
how stacked that thing is, dude.
And look
Oh,
at that.
my
It's just a
God.
nice looking piece of meat in there.
Look at that little dangler right there, little dangly. That's it? It's on the garlic bread too?
Yep.
I mean, all right, Mikey Sandwich.
You can smell it. Yeah, it smells good. You
Ready?
Bam.
Bam. It's like butter. I've never had pork this tender ever in my life.
No. You know what? And then that garlic bread, so good. That is like the most juiciest pork. And
What
you said
in
it's
the
a
world?
smoker. You said it's how you smoke it. You gotta know how to smoke to get juicy pork like this.
This is hands down the best pork I've ever had.
Me too. I mean, we've had some good like pork porchetta
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
It's just a simple pork sandwich.
That's what John said. He's like, I'm just a meat and bread kind of guy.
Yep.
No sauce.
No.
No
Right,
sauce.
Right.
You don't
Because-
need it.
Because you want to taste the meat.
The brisket.
The brisket. This is like a smoker's go-to.
This
right?
is.
The
If you got
brisket.
good brisket, you know the place is good. All right, Mikey Sandwich, why don't you?
But when you're doing this at home, I know every smoker out there wants to make a brisket.
Dude,
right?
look at that chunk.
I like that little burnt sides. I won't even say that's burnt. That's just crisped up nice. Open it up. Oh, look at that.
Look at that. No sauce again, guys.
Nope.
He does not put sauce on his
But
sandwiches.
look at how much that meat's glistening.
I know.
You know it's going to be juicy. And this is thick cut. This isn't like a pulled brisket or anything.
No, this is like big old chunks. All right, guys. Here we
go.
go. The brisket. Bam.
Oh, man.
Smoky goodness.
Right away.
You think, and you see a big chunk like that, you're like, oh man, I'm gonna have to bite through that, pull it, and make sure it doesn't come out of the sandwich. Nope. Nope.
That smoky flavor right there. So good on that.
Smoky, smoky, smoky. That smoke flavor is so prominent in all the meats we've tried. It's like, it's just, as soon as it hits your tongue, boom.
Yeah.
I love it. It's not like you're coming here and getting barbecue. This isn't barbecue, guys.
No.
This isn't slathered in all that sweet and tangy sauce. No, this is like just meat.
This is, if you're into smoked meats,
Meat.
big difference.
Big, big difference.
I mean, they make all that. I mean, he said it makes ribs and all that.
What was
stuff
that?
too.
It's in a how about
He said he makes ribs and all that too. But again, if it's the same process,
yeah,
it's not like a barbecue-y place. It's smoked. Oh, that looks good.
Look at that little burnt piece right there.
Oh,
That little burnt piece.
like the burnt ends. Oh, it comes right off too. The burnt fat.
So
looks
much
good.
flavor. All right, Mikey Sandwich, grab your half right
Right, you know
there.
what? I'm gonna grab this little piece that fell off. This little piece. That had a little crunchy burnt on it.
Yep.
Oh, so good. Oh, I'm still getting that flavor. There's burnt,
Uh-huh.
and then there's burnt.
There's burnt, and then there's burnt with flavor.
Right.
Not like, oh, that's just...
Yeah, like burnt.
Yeah.
That was just like, oh man, that just enhanced it. That was like really good.
I want to eat it.
All right, let's
Grab
do
your
it.
half.
All right.
I want to see this. Let's see it.
Again, look at that. This is dark meat chicken. This
Dark
is the
meat
thigh.
chicken.
It looks so juicy.
Just look at that sear on it.
Right?
Like that, just that crisp, that, like you say, it burnt, but it's not burnt. That is just that crust.
No, but that is chicken. No, we've had 2 meats and a pork. And
Two meats and a pork?
2 meats and pork,
2 beef and a pork.
but chicken. Now this stands on its own.
I mean,
Let's
it's
see.
a big old pieces. So, ready?
Bam.
Bam. tender as can be.
Oh, just such a different flavor.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Yeah.
What was that? Right? What was that? It's just chicken in here. Oh, yeah.
Dude, that chicken is so good. That's what the guy was saying here. He says, I come here every Sunday, get my chicken, smoke my cigarette, dip.
So Sundays, what I do normally is I just ride my motorcycle, come back here, have a beer, order the chicken, you know, and just smoke cigarette and fucking relax, bro. It's really good.
That's awesome, man. It's a ritual for you, huh? It's every week.
Every Sunday I'm here, you know, just to grab a piece of chicken, just ride the motorcycle here on the canyons, you know. It's really good. Really, really good.
That's awesome. Well, we're glad to be here.
I'm glad you guys find this place. I mean, believe me, once you try the chicken, you just go fucking nuts with the chicken. It's amazing. So, Hafey Farms.
Awesome. But he's got to do it.
And spreads the word.
And spreads the word. Most places that serve meat like this, people say, go off their brisket. They got good brisket. It's a good place. Dude, this chicken is perfect. Perfect. There's not another word in the English dictionary that can say, oh, dude.
So moist, too.
Perfect.
I mean, it's just moist.
I'm a huge fan of chicken. I love chicken. This chicken is out of this world. Out of this world.
Have we said many times, places pile extra stuff on it because they're trying to overwhelm you. No, keep it simple. And that's all you need.
Always best.
And it carries.
Yes.
People are going to talk about, and when you come in and order it, that's what you're getting.
Yep.
I'm getting a tri-tip sandwich. It's just a damn tri-tip sandwich.
That's what he said. I like the In-N-Out model. You do a couple things right and you stick to that only.
Yep.
Here you go, guys.
Yep. The people that were here eating when we got here spoke nothing but praise on these guys and their food. And it doesn't have anything to do to me. I think the food's one thing. These people are awesome.
These people care about people.
Yeah.
They care about food. They care about people.
Yeah.
And they took care of their community.
Yeah.
They took care of the firefighters up here during devastating fires.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think what they give into this world really paid off.
Yeah.
Because there was so much around here that was gone.
Yeah.
And like you said, when he came around that corner that one day, he was expecting this place to be burnt to the ground.
Yeah.
But it was still here.
It's still here.
The worst thing was his porta potty was on fire. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
It is a bit of a trip to get here. This is something that you would never know existed unless you drove by or for some reason were just looking on Google Maps. Come down here, guys. Find a way. If you're cutting through the Ortega Highway, you're going to Lake Elsinore, you're going wherever, and support a business that actually deserves to be in business.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I have a feeling that if this place can get the love it deserves, you'll be seeing this place on Food Network, you'll be seeing this place on the news, you'll be seeing this place all over social media. Guys, please, if you can, come here, support this business. It's amazing.
In a time of smoke, fear, and loss, Hafey Farms stood as a light. Jon Hafey did not wait to be asked. He just did what needed to be done. And because of that, people had food, water, clothes, and most importantly, hope. What happened at Hafey Farms wasn't about a business surviving. It was about a community coming together because one man decided he was not going to let his neighbors face this alone.
This was a destination when we bought it because we're actually up in the pine trees. We're at, this is like 2,700 feet elevation right here. And so it's very different from the beach. It's very different from the desert.
Right.
And so you get kind of people coming both ways just to go hang out in the, in the trees.
This stuff, it's a porterhouse rub, so it's for like a steak.
Okay.
But dude, I use it on everything. I use it like my Thanksgiving turkey. I'll throw it on the turkey. I brine salmon in it.
Oh.
I mean, whatever's in that stuff, I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It's not just for meat.
It's pretty crazy, yeah. It really became a place of healing where, people, every time somebody walked through that door, you didn't know whether they lost their house and they're coming in and they're going to break down in tears, or whether their house was saved and they want a high five.